Hello, 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 good people. Hello, hello. Hey, how are y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hey, y'all. It is the last day of the month. It is the last day of March, y'all. Woo, child. What a March we have had. What a March we have had. Um, I'm here. I wasn't gonna go live, but then I said I'm gonna go live because it is the last day of the month. So I come on up in here and give it a try, child. More sweet, I might be a little taste of multitasking, but I think I might have a co-host. So don't be coming up here trying to work me now. I know that part. So, to my amazing mods, hello and welcome. Thank y'all for popping in. Thank y'all for popping in as always. Greatly appreciate y'all. Hey, Miss Faith, she says, good evening, everyone. Hey, beautiful Miss Gail. Hey, Miss Gail, how are you? She says, hello, everybody. Missy Maria, my mod says, good evening, squad. Y'all know what it is. It's a G thing. Get in here, grab a snack, a seat, and let's chat it up. Hey, Miss Sexy Diva, baby at the bunch. She says, I'm talking with G. Hey, girl. Miss Maria says house rules, no CC's name. Initials only. Use creative spelling for cursing. Over here, we agree to disagree. Respect for discourse only. All is alleged in our opinion for entertainment and joy. She says at 8, she says, how's the heart is working, sister, in the chat today? She says that Gail, she says, hey, girl, hey. Miss Sexy Diva says, hey, Aunt Maria, my sister Ma. Miss Maria says, Sexy Diva, hey, baby, sister Ma, what's popping in the desert? Yes, y'all. Child, we got to send the prayer warriors out here today, child. Cheer, cheer. We got to send the prayer warriors out here. Y'all hear what I say, child? Sending the prayer. Let me get my license right. Child, I got one on one here now. What the hell? Child, I got an appointment coming up soon, child. I got to get more license. These ain't working for me too good. Miss Faith says, just getting off, driving home. Safe travels to you, Miss Faith. Safe travels, beautiful. Miss Gail says, hey, Maria, how are you, my friend? Hey. Child, when I tell y'all this problem out here, choke a monkey. It'll choke you, honey. It ain't about to be playing with y'all there, child. It be blowing. Just a big old fog of dust out here. Miss Faith says, I am listening. Yes, Miss Faith, thank you for listening. Miss Maria says, be careful at Faith. But like I said, it is the last day of the month. I had to get up here and shoot my shot, child, see what I can get done. You know, I need some support of the channels and all that good stuff, child. So, you know, little as 99 cents. Y'all get on up in here. I need for y'all to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And what else I need? Share, share, share. Hype it up, hype it up, hype it up, hype, all of that, y'all. All of that. Now, while y'all up in here, but yeah, so we need some prayers for Miss Maria's, our internet niece Mia still, Miss Maria's mom. Prayers up for her, Miss Denise. Prayers up for Miss Denise. I texted Miss Salt and Light the other night, but she ain't text me back. I hope she's okay. But we'll send some prayers up for Miss Salt and Light as well. You know, I do remember she did have a toothache or something was going on with her tooth. So, you know, she's part of our house. So we got to send some prayers up for her as well. And Miss Salt and Light, she says, hey, Maria, how are you? I said, I'm good. How are you? I said, I'm good. 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 I said, and Miss Dorothy. We still sending prayers up for Miss Dorothy and her family. And all of that. Miss Sexy Diva says, tap that like button, please, and thank you. Consider joining for $2.99. It's a vibe over here, honey. And y'all don't put that there. 87, 93, whatever gas y'all using. I don't even know, honey. But you drove up over here, so you might as well do something. Do something. Say something. All of that. Um, that part right there. So yeah, y'all show some love, put some prayer hands in the chat. Come on up out of the bushes. Engage, tap, 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 and type, 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 type away, type away. Um, and sometimes y'all, I'm be honest. I like it when people come in, but if it's a whole lot of people, I'm not able to read or y'all's what y'all putting in the chat, and I'm trying to get more people in, but at the same time it makes it a little bit difficult to read everybody's comment that they put in there. With a small group, you're able to do that with, but when you got a lot of people, that's kind of hard. And so don't y'all take that personally if I can't read everybody's chat, because we still growing, child. We is growing, and God's gonna give us who we need when we need them, honey. That part right there. Miss Faith says praying. Miss George says Maria and everyone in the chat. Well, hello to you, Miss Joyce. How are you today? I am the host, Miss G. Welcome in, Miss Faith. Miss Joyce. Thank you for coming in. My thought says, good evening, G Chat. And Sister Mars, hey, beautiful. Welcome. How are you? My thoughts, my Ma. Thank you for popping in as always. I was telling them that it was the last day of the month. I wasn't going to come on, but then I said, well, I might as well come on up in here, honey. Thank you, Miss Sexy Diva, for your super sticker. Miss Sexy Diva is setting it off. She's setting the tone for up over here. I greatly appreciate you so much for all that you do what you do. So again, thank you so much, Miss Sexy Diva. Miss Maria says, George, she says, hey friend, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing, honey? Hey girl, how you doing? Mm-hmm. But just y'all come on in, pop down in the chat, engage, gets the typing up in here. You see something, let's talk about something. That part right there. Miss Maria, Miss Stacey Davis says, hello at my thoughts, my sister Maud. For the mods, I guess y'all Miss Denise sent out a text, so y'all just keep Miss Denise in prayers, praying for Miss Denise and the whole entire family, and all of that. And if I missed anybody, I am so sorry. So I'm just going to put it out here. I thank everybody for your prayers, sending up love and prayers for the peoples up over here. Miss Maria says, that Sexy Diva, thank you for your support. Greatly appreciate you so much. Appreciate it. Y'all can support as little as 99 cents. Y'all get on up in here. We try to get 5, but we are now 4 away. Ms. Joyce says, talking with G, haven't been getting my notifications. I'm so sorry, beautiful. I've sometimes I do pop on like last minute, and I just pop on to check on my peoples, and we check on each other and see how everybody's doing, and we need to pray. We send up some prayers and all of that. Miss Joyce, you might need to unsubscribe and then resubscribe. I do apologize for that, but that's none of my control. Give me 1 second. So yes, ma'am, Miss Joyce, I am so sorry about that. But yeah, that's something that you can try. My thought says that Maria, hey, how is the head mod in charge? I will be good today. I know the corner is open. Um, Miss Maria said, "Oop, man, my thoughts." Miss Sensitive says, "Tap that darn like button." Let me see. Button, you watching, please. That part right there. That part. Uh, I just did it. Hopefully, this solves the problem. Um, I get mad when I miss you. Well, we've been missing you too, Miss Joyce, but hopefully it will. It will. And like I said, that's nothing that I got going on. Y'all, the YouTubers, honey. The YouTubers. My thoughts is welcome in, Bush campers. Come on out and join the chat. That's right. We need we need all fingers on deck. Typing, type. Hey, Miss Jam. She says, hey, how are you? Welcome in. Miss Denise says, hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey, Miss Denise. I did drop that link. If you see it, if you don't, let me know. My thought says at Jam, she says, hey friend. Uh, Miss Maria said, Bullhorn, everybody, thank y'all for y'all prayers. The doctor said Mia has the flu. Praise God, it's not COVID or pneumonia. My mommy fell this morning. She's all right. Thank God for it. Look at go big God. I tell y'all, he's something special. Y'all better get to know him. Miss Sexy Diva says hello at Miss Denise. My sister Maud. Miss Daggone it. Hey, Miss Denise. Hey, my co-host today. How are you?
Hey, y'all.
You hanging in?
Yeah, I'm hanging in here.
We sending up prayers. We sending up prayers. My thought says that Miss Denise. Hey, my fabulous sister Maud.
Oh,
Uh,
hey. How y'all doing?
Miss, my thought says that Maria. Amen. Yes, that part. Miss James says, hey, G and Maz, checking on y'all. I I know. I guess something has been busy. Well, welcome, Miss Jam. Glad to see you. Um, yeah, y'all come on in here. Miss Sensitive says yes, and Maria prayers for the family. Y'all get in here. I need y'all typing. You see something, say something. You want to talk about something, put it down here, and we can go from there. All that bullshit. Y'all know how it goes up over here, but you over here in the bushes. I don't know what to tell you, hun. Miss Jam says, sorry, work has been busy. Okay, all right, Miss Jam. Miss Denise, we praying. You all right? You all right, Miss Denise?
I'm all right, y'all. I'm numb right now. I don't know. I think everybody around me has been crying, and I haven't broke down yet. I'm not
Mm,
sure, but I know it's coming.
mm.
I know it's
My
coming.
thought says, gee, I just saw your thumbnail. Baby, where you been at, honey? Where you been at? Honey, child. Well, we up in here today, child. I just up in here today because I seen one that went live, child, and I just said, I'm going to pop on up here. It's the last day of the month. And I got to tell y'all what one had to say because I know y'all ain't synced it. If y'all synced it, y'all didn't listen to that bullshit. But, honey, let me tell y'all a little taste of something. Wanda kind of, sort of, kind of had some sense over there on that live, child. Ain't about to live play with it, child. She had a little taste of sense, child. The only well, there was a couple of people she was going at, but she wasn't doing all of that. She was speaking on her ex-husband, I think, had passed, and how she went to the service and his wife was there, and you know, she said she gonna get up and say something, and the children were like, Lord, don't you embarrass us up in here. Please don't you embarrass us, child. But you know, she got to talking about how he helped raise the boys and all that their bullshit and stuff. And then she said 3 boys. however many boys she got. And then the one of the, I guess the wife's cheering came back, talking about he had 8 kids, step kids or some child. I don't know. Don't y'all get me the line over here. It was something about some cheering. Hmm. Well, the boy had to come out and do some correction, and Wanda didn't really like that right there, child. She ain't really like that part right there. I said, okay. Miss Maria says, child, EJ has gotten dragged for filth. Gracious, that drag was so epic. I got embarrassed. Who in the world is EJ? Who's EJ? But yeah, child. So one was talking about the service she had went to, and then she said her husband now has lost a family member. I think they went to Chicago or somewhere like that, child. Yeah, and then she got to talking about she hadn't seen the show, so she looked at the show. And y'all, to the good people out there, Wanda said she had to check that Marceau, honey, because Marceau be trying to embarrass that the daughter hers, honey, and she don't appreciate that bullshiggity. She said to the good people, well, y'all know that Tuna Cat, well, whatever her daughter name is, be saying that Marceau is a jokester. He joke all the time. She don't pay what he say no mind. Well, sometimes he's not joking all the time. I just want y'all to know. At G Magic Johnson's theme. Oh, okay. Ooh, child, he did what? He done came out and did what? Oh, he's got dragged. Ooh, child. Child. They say he's a hot mess, child, and he's feeling himself, but we don't talk about him in just a little taste. But yeah, child, so Wanda was checking Marceau, child, and she said that Marceau was at the house, and she wasn't there yet or something to that sort. But when Marceau realized she was on her way back or something, he went out there and jumped in that truck of his and sat out there in the truck for about 2 hours because he knew she was about to tap that ass. I said, not tap that ass. She was about to tap that ass for the way he talked to her daughter up there on that show and stuff, honey. Well, it ain't the first time. He ain't just getting started with talking to her any kind of the way. He always talked to her like he crazy. I said, ooh, she ain't about to do nothing with Marceau. And she also wanted all the good peoples to know across the YouTube streets and everywhere else, child. She said she don't care what nobody say about her daughter, honey. She said the only person she care about that say something about her daughter is that damn Marceau. Child, they still together. They still married. Child, I don't know when the live came about. I just caught it a few minutes. Child, as a matter to the fact, she was still talking before I came live. It's I don't know. She's claimed she wasn't gonna be up there that long, but she was. Mm-hmm. And let me see. Miss Maria says, Unc needs to mind her biz. Her daughter is 40 and has put up with it for 20 years. 20 years. Yes, ma'am, honey. 2020. All of that. And then, y'all, she had some words. She said, cause somebody sent her some stuff about the people on the YouTube streets being sued and all of that. I ain't calling no names. Don't y'all put nobody's name down here. And it's a good chat. I'm just recapping what Wanda had to say, and I'm just telling y'all what she had to say. Well, she was saying that some of she got some notifications that some of the YouTubers was being sued and stuff. Mm-hmm. And Wanda had some words of encouragement for the good people too. Give me 1 second.
I'm here, y'all. I'm here while she stepped out. With Maria say, Aunt needs to mind her business. Her daughter's 40 and put up with it for 20 years, and she has. So why all of a sudden you got something to say about it right now? Yeah, and yeah, she heard about the thing, but I also heard that she tried to call a certain CC to come over and talk, but that person didn't want to come. So yeah, that's another lit thing popping right there. Movie. Me personally feel like Wanda wants some attention, y'all. Wanda, Wanda wants some attention, y'all. She see what's going on in New Street. She wants some motion on her stuff. So I don't pay Wanda, Uncle Wanda no mind. But Tisha need to grow up. When is the teacher gonna be able to stand on her own and fight on her own marriage without wanting to jumping in? When is teacher gonna grow up and stop? If you start mess with people and they ready to chop her up, or get in her face and confront her, stop running to your mama and let your mama doing the talking and rah 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 for everybody. That's why I'm wondering when teacher gonna grow up and be a grown up.
I don't know, Miss Denise, but I'll say this right here. I think that's one of the reasons that March So and Tuna Cat is probably they done probably signed the damn papers and we just don't know nothing about it. I really believe that he told her to sign the damn papers. My thought says that Maria, I don't think Tuna Cat will see 40 again until she hits 140. That heifer is almost 50. Thank you, my thoughts. Baby, she sure is. She 44, 45, some mess like some bull crap like that. But y'all, let me keep on telling y'all what she said. So Wanda got to talking about the peoples up here on the YouTube streets that's being sued and all that kind of stuff. You know, she said there was a couple people that she was really disappointed in and how they got inserted themselves into this situation, that they didn't have nothing to do with this here situation. And Wanda told them to back up out of it, back that thing up, back that thing up. Wanda told them to put that mohican there is in reverse and back up out of this situation. One of those people to know that, you know, they some bloggers just don't care nothing about nobody. Ooh, that's right, y'all heard what I said. She said don't care nothing about nobody. And yeah, Wanda said you need to be careful. Wanda said, why is y'all up here on this YouTube cutting the monkey like y'all cutting the monkey? People being sued and this kind of stuff. She said, y'all took the fun out of YouTube. That's what Wanda said. Y'all ain't said. And then Wanda was saying there's a certain person. I ain't about to call no names. Don't y'all put nobody's name down here in this good chat over here, honey. But Wanda did say this. I ain't said y'all. Wanda said there's a certain CC that's on YouTube trying to earn money, but at the same time want everybody to believe that said person has a whole lot of money. Wanda said, don't believe the hype, honey. She said, do not believe the hype. Baroque. I said, okay then. I ain't had nothing to do with that, child. I was just listening, child. I was just so I said, well, I guess I'll go over here and talk about what one had to say. Miss Maria said the audacity of Aunt. She stay putting herself in other people's business, honey. Well, child, she had them words of encouragement for people because Wanda said she ain't want nobody to, she ain't want the people that be sued and all that kind of stuff. And then she had the audacity to say, you know, just like with Mel and Hotcakes, she said she knew that it was gonna be thrown out or some bullshit like that. I don't think it was thrown out, one. I don't know where you got that from. I don't know about that part. My thought says Tuna Cat don't understand that you don't let the family you come from tear up the family that come from you. Ooh, child. Okay. Well, yeah, she was more or less trying to give out some words of encouragement, child. Like I said, the live was she was still talking. I had to shut her down and get myself up over here, child. But yeah, she more or less had some words of encouragement, you know, to the people, child. Some words was kind of pretty big, and Wanda was dropping them words. I said, okay, well, has you been practicing, honey? Child, Wanda must have been practicing some of those words, cheering. Don't get it twisted, child. She was saying them the correct way. I said, okay, Wanda. And also, y'all, let me tell y'all this. Wanda said that she had been into the hospital called something other about her stomach. And yes, my thought, big words. And she said something about her stomach. But then she was trying to put it off on her ex-husband that had passed away. And she said she ain't had no stomach problem till she went to their funeral. She told him to leave me alone. Get away from me. I said, what the hell? What the hell is really going on, child? One is funny. Child, one funny. I can't fool with a child. I can't fool with him. But yeah, cheer. Wanda said she gonna sit back and she gonna watch how these here lawsuits things be played out and see what the end is gonna be. But like she said, she called out the names of the ones that ain't about to help, don't care nothing about nobody. She called out the names about the person that ain't got no money, but want to run around here and fool everybody like you got plenty of money, honey. That's what she said. I ain't said all that, y'all. That's what Wanda said, y'all. I'm just recapping what Wanda said. And what else she said? What else Wanda said? But yeah, she was trying to get the people to understand, not run. And yes, she was trying to get the people to understand, all these lawsuits and all this here kind of stuff. She did say she don't want to see nobody go to jail and be in trouble, but she was saying all these lawsuits and stuff. She said it's so unnecessary. She said, who in the world got lawsuit money slash jailhouse money slash any? I'm just saying, hey, my sweet. She says, hello, I am always late. You always on time, baby. You always on time. Miss Maria says, what happened to that 5K lawyer was bragging about? Baby, I don't know. I don't know about that right there, Miss Maria. But she did want the good people to know, too, that the people that called the CP to the S peoples and all them that's people's child, she said she know who it was, child. She was sitting over there talking about that. Don't get it twisted that she don't know who did that. Child. But back to the matter at hand, she was talking about Miss Maria says that my sweet, she says, how you feeling today? She was talking about being in a hospital or something about her stomach, and she wanted the good people to know that she wasn't up there slushing or nothing like that. She said that she did have something to drink, not a whole lot to drink, but she also had some water. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Back so till she come back, y'all. Hey, my sweet, how you feeling today? How's everyone out there in the chat? My thoughts. I hope I ain't forgetting anybody because I'm trying to see as I go. But yeah, Uncle Wanda saying a whole lot, and she said I didn't see most of. I didn't see her live, but I saw another somebody else that had the live. But I'm gonna say this or something. We're not gonna bring this out. It's a lot of unfoolishness going on around these streets, but we stay in our lane over here. It's simple. It's entertainment. It's business. It's just, hey, everybody. Hey, sexy diva, my sister Mon. Um, to say tap the like button, please, and thank you, and consider joining for $2.99. It's a vibe. Yes, y'all. Please hit the like button coming in. It's a business, y'all. YouTube is supposed to be for entertainment, for business purpose. People have their opinion. They see certain things and they talk about it and they want to be. Nope, right this point. When it first got started, everything should have been like that. It should have been like that. Now, I see. Well, I really don't see because I'll be on another second, but I just say that it's a business, y'all. It's a business. No, it shouldn't get as deep as it's gotten, but it is. It's a lot of stuff. It was a lot of situations of content people that I was, that we all respected, and it's like, dang, it's a lot of folks that fell off and everything. But hey, it is what it is. Hey, Adam's needs and prayers are going up for you. Thank you, my thoughts. Um, yeah, I am taking. I'm grateful for everybody praying up for me right now. Um, it's a devastating situation is what we're going through. And my sweet and I am trying to see if I spoke to anyone. Hello, everybody. Yes, you did, Miss My Sweet. You did. I thank everybody for your prayers. Because like I said, all we can do is take it one day at a time. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here, and I'm blessed and grateful for what God is telling me what to do and what not to do. Out right now, I just gotta sit and listen for a second. You know how I go, I put you to sit down. You ready, sis?
Miss Maria says YouTube used to be so much fun. It only took a handful of folk to ruin it. Absolutely, and I just pray that it get back to what it used to be. Miss Sexy Diva says these bigger content creators going after each other. Child, it's a whole hot mess out here. It's like, what is really going on? I hate to see our people acting like this. And Wanda did say something that was true for y'all. The people that's on YouTube, they trying to create their channel, grow their channel. It's for income or either for a second income. So why you getting yourself caught up in bull crap? You don't know these people. Ain't never met these folks. We've seen how people have lost their lives up here on YouTube. When y'all gonna learn a lesson? Just squash this mess. Let it go. You go to that corner, the other person go to the other corner. Y'all don't have to see each other. You don't have to deal with each other. Just move on. Grow your channel. Stay focused on what you're out here on YouTube to do. It's just too much. My thought says that Maria, they even started attacking the subs. Who does that when the subs drive YouTube in certain sectors? Yep, well, my thoughts, I can say this, a lot of times, a lot of the bullshiggity that does get started, 9 times out of 10, it is by the subscribers. You know, they be, if you do members only, you're going to have people over there in that, in your members only trying to get some information to take back to the streets. They're going to add, subtract, multiply, divide, all of that stuff. I just really came to the conclusion that the not all, let me say that, not all the subscribers are this way. Some people like to get on because they don't have nobody around, maybe nobody to talk to, and they just like interacting on YouTube with people all over the world that they have never, probably will never meet, but they just enjoy listening to the content. And then at the same time, you just got these people that's messy. They just evil and messy people that like to get stuff started, taking news from here to there. Like you said, they're not gonna give it the way they heard it. They're gonna add, subtract, multiply, divide, put it back together again, and all that bull crap. So yeah, they do too much. Miss Maria says that my thoughts, it has been the subs coming for the CCs. Oh, child. Let's see. My thought says, I know trolls cause problems. Yes, they do. I am glad we rock the right way over here. My thought says, so am I. I mean, you know, we talk about certain things. We throw out subliminals and all of that sometimes, but we don't call nobody's name. I ain't got time for that bull crap, child. I ain't finna be dealing with it. I'm not about to argue with nobody. Mm-mm.
Exactly. And I feel on that we do things right over here. And I truly say none of this stuff, if let's be clear. Like me on the outside looking in and been watching this stuff unfold from day one. None of this stuff started. That person named me. Y'all know, if you know, you know. But it's a Butter Roll came out with this mess. With the fake award and all this other mess, and then he wanted to start sitting out certain want to set out certain content to make somebody apologize or remove a video. All of that mess came from that one show. That one show started this mess. Instead of accept the construction criticism like we would do with Roa, like we would do with Platonic and Marital Medicine. We do that with all of them, and there's no problem. There's no problem. Hey, Candy, how you do coming in? Because I welcome. There's no problem. They can take it and then they go on sit down. But with some folks, they in their feelings and they take it to another level, and they shouldn't even have to do that. So we should be able, as content creators, they should be able to come in, talk about the show, talk about what they said, see, give their opinion. It's an opinion. It's how they perceived it and seen it. You know, you may not perceive it the way another person perceived it, but just accept it and keep on. Because I'm going to say this to the showers, to the people who's on these shows, and you got a problem with folks critiquing you and saying something, get off television. If you get off it. Because if you put your life on the line and on Front Street, and people started talking about it and they start calling you out if it's fake. Because if you say reality show, we expect to see the reality and not no scripted fakeness. Because if you can't take it, like my mama used to say, if you can't stand the heat, get your
Get out the kitchen.
go.
Get on out that kitchen, hon, if you can't stand the heat. My sweet says, relax my mind. I love your channel, but the other mess I leave alone and be nosy. LOL, child. Ain't never wrong with being a little taste of nosy, hon. My thoughts is laughing. Miss Maria says, bullhorn siren. Woo, woo. Come on, y'all. Let's get them likes up, please. Don't forget to tap the like, subscribe, support, $ G Strickland 8 super chat, super sticker for as little as 99 cents. Don't forget to hit the hype button. If you see it, thanks. Greatly appreciate it, y'all. Lord, have mercy, Jesus.
Yes, yes, okay, yes. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. And my thoughts, I feel what you were saying. You said thank you, G. I left all of CC's, all that mess give me a headache. I did the same thing too because I come on YouTube and I be want to be entertained. I want to hear some stuff that you can get some information on. And sometimes you just want to sit back. That's why I be listening to the crime channels. But you just want to laugh and enjoy yourself, and then you want to hear how somebody critique a particular show. Like, what's your opinion? I want to think what you think about Married to Medicine. I want to think what you say about Roy. Stuff like that. It shouldn't be no situation where everybody nice and it just gone crazy. That's all I'm gonna say.
That part right there. As they say in the church, we are far away from the goal of five or more. Let there be one. It's 99 cents, people. Let there be one. Miss Candy girl, you are my world. Hey, Doc. Hey, Miss Candy. Miss Maria says that Candy. Hey, Candy girl. What up, Doc? She says that Miss Denise Martha had the gall to be upset because viewers believed and reacted to how he presented himself. Child, I ain't about thinking about that weak monkey. My thoughts is instead of reviewing the shows and current news, they are reviewing each other. Worried about who doing this, worried about who making what on YouTube and all that. Child, YouTube done went down in the rabbit hole, child. And that's one of the reasons why folks so mad. They ain't making the money that they used to make on YouTube. That's why people asking for sponsorship on their channels and stuff. It's a whole hot mess out here, hun. It is. I mean, I'm trying to follow along with everybody else, but if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. I ain't about to be worried about that stuff right there, child. I ain't about to do it, honey. I ain't gonna do it no more. Miss Denise, what you were saying?
On which one? You talking about how when I said a certain particular show, and I don't want to call them out today. I'm just gonna say it like that. We ain't calling no name.
Mm-hmm.
When we made that show, and I said we as consumers and viewers, we made that show because we
Mm-hmm.
all fell in love with how the concept was supposed to have been. And we got food. Don't get wrong. Don't know. We all got shook. We all got bamboozled. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. We did because they did. They poured the wool over our eyes for the first two seasons until we
Mm-hmm.
started. Wait a minute. Now when we go back, if you could go back and find some scenes and so look at it, you see like you know what? Now I see what her subliminal was. Long story short, this show would have been fine. Everybody on YouTube would have been fine, but people took it too far.
Mm-hmm.
People took it too far, and I found
Mm-hmm.
out people that I really, really loved and support, and I was up there, rah rah. I found out something of that, and then I was like, oh my gosh, no, not no. So I say, you know what? It's just best to just narrow it down, just like I got it. Us,
Mm-hmm.
us, and us. That's
That
it.
part. That part. Miss Candy says, "Hi, Maria. My thoughts." Hi, Miss Candy. I'm over here. Let me start. But yeah, it didn't have to go that far. Especially the Miss Candy says, "Hi, Miss Denise," and the way that they treated mail and all that. They didn't have to go that far. These CCs out here, the hate was so real that they had for that lady. She ain't did nothing to them. She did. They didn't even know her, but they had hatred for her. I'm like, still trying to figure that one out.
My question is this: Hey, Miss Kane, how you doing? My question is this: how much dislike? Because I don't want to say the H word. How much dislike that you have for somebody that y'all would go as far as taking go all out to take somebody's channel down that was trying to help somebody, and that was just that part. How much dislike do you have for somebody to just spew lies constantly? I'm like, you doxing and y'all do all of that behind the show. All of that because somebody was trying to stop somebody from doing something. Somebody, protection. Somebody was trying to protect somebody, and then it turned wrong. This is when they say when helping people go wrong, and that's sad. Because now it's gonna make it so much harder when somebody who's really in need and somebody really need it. It's gonna make it so much harder for that person to say, "Hey, I'm gonna open up my heart and help somebody." No, because it damages you. It makes you sit at a standstill, and nobody should have to do that. And then the good channels, that's about, hey, I'm just gonna speak on this and speak my mind and serve our adventures because my channel, like I'm trying to get ready to build up and open, and I'm taking my time with it because I want it to go a certain way. I want my channel to be where I can help. You come over there, we can laugh, we can play, we can talk, but I also want to be able to help. You in a financial bind, I want to help. You something going, I want to send out the resources. I want something. It's got to be a helpfulness in there somewhere without anybody trying to do something on a negative level. I'm gonna say some people say, "Oh, YouTube used to be fun," and it's not. And we were all bamboozled and run amok and let us straight. Yes, for real, we was. I'm gonna say once Mel left that section over there, I left. I kind of checked out prior way before she did because I saw where it was going. I started getting into other stores like the crime stores, or I watch a lot of body cam. Y'all be so surprised with if you would just sit back and watch these body cams, how it go wrong in a matter of seconds because all they have to do, the cops would say, "Hey, go home. You can leave. It turns after a while, it comes hilarious after a while. So that no mess. You just sit back, you watching commentary, and you go by your business. You go on by your business. No mess, no drama. Kind of put, I hate it went the way it done, but um, for us for the ones who's going through it, I'm gonna say this: for the channels that's going through it, for everybody that's caught up in this, I send out prayers and wish pray that God just let this spread out and ease out. Because again, sometimes enough is enough. You can be bullied. You can be bullied. You can be bullied for so long, and then enough is enough. It's enough bullying on the internet. It's called cyberbullying, folks. That is a law. And for the ones who doing all the cyberbullying and feel like they can't be touched, it's a law. It's just a way of trying to get it versus the physical. It's kind of it's semi difficult to get a charge with it, but it's not. But hey, it is what it is. But we want to go back to laughter and love and all of that. As long as we do it over here, we fine. Go, sis.
Miss Maria says, I unsubscribed virtually all the LAMH sector almost 2.5 years ago. It was too much. Yeah, it's gotten out of control. She said we all was bamboozled, run amok and led astray. Child. My thought says it's not worth it. Fussing with people you don't know personally, child. That is some crazy bull-ish. It is crazy. But I get it. I get how some people may feel, especially when, when people do stuff to you for no reason. Me personally, oh yeah, I'm about to go 3,000. I get 3,000. You're about to, for no reason. You needed my attention that bad. Yeah, but all that court stuff and all that kind of stuff is not worth it. But I'll say this right here. Wanda did say she spoke of the person that she used to be friends with. She said when she pulled back, she said that's why things are going the way it's going for that person, because she had to learn to let the good Lord handle the situation, honey. And she said that's what's happening. She letting the good Lord handle the situation. She says if her and that said person would still be friends today, she wouldn't be in this situation that she's in. And I said to myself, I said, okay. I don't know how she figured that, but okay. But that's what she had to say. Majority of the stuff, child. She really only sounded like she was getting angry when she put Marcel in her vocabulary, and she kind of like got in her feelings or was feeling some type of way. But yeah, shout out to all those people that's going through on this YouTube stuff. Y'all took this stuff too far. Y'all went too far. That's just my opinion. Maybe y'all be like, no, I didn't, but it's not worth it. And like Wanda did say, ain't nobody got no courthouse money, no lawyers money, and all that kind of stuff, child. That's a lot. It takes a lot out of people doing all of that. Miss Maria says nobody watches you more closely than the people who claim not to be able to stand you. Said Mel, said Miss Maria. That part right there, absolutely. Don't like you, but always surfing around. I'm like, Mel, you don't like me, you don't like my channel. Why you over here in the bushes, just in the bushes? If you over here, come on in and engage in the chat, interact. I mean, you're welcome, long as you know how to act. But if you don't know how to act, I'm telling you that they're gonna get you. Miss Maria says Unc is a hypocritical. She spent 3 years. I can't see. I guess I don't know what the rest of it. Yeah. She did mention that too as well. She said that her and somebody was on the show and they was going back and forth with each other. She said, but they was getting paid. Y'all out here on this YouTube going back and forth with each other, and a lot of them ain't getting paid and all that kind of stuff. She said the only difference was between her and that other person was she brought it to YouTube and the other person did. So maybe as time gone by, one has learned some a little bit of common sense. I'm not really sure. Yeah. My thought says yes, they be the main ones peeping out the side of the curtain. Child, yes, that part right there. Unc is hypocritic. She's I read that. What she complained about, doing exactly what she complained about. Oh, yes, that part right there. But yeah, I see the numbers going down, so I must have touched hit somebody in the head or something, child. But y'all, thank y'all for popping in and giving me a view. I greatly appreciate it. Go on over there somewhere else, child. Find you some business to attend, child. That part right there. But yeah, so all these people going through, I hope they get themselves out of this situation that they got themselves into. And I just hope and pray that maybe one day YouTube can get back on the right track. And what you make on YouTube, if you make anything on YouTube, that's nobody's business, y'all. Learn to keep your mouth closed. Just shut up sometimes. Sometimes these folks talk too much, for real, for real. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion only, honey. Mm-hmm. But hold on.
I'm here, y'all. I'm the co-host for the day, so when she has to take a break, I'm jumping in. I'm sitting here listening. What Maria say, Aunt is a hypocrite. She spent 3 years doing exactly what she's complained about. Exactly. And Maria, yes, they be the main ones peeping on the side of the curtain, and they are peeping on the side of the curtain. My thoughts say they're going to keep on, and YouTube is going to shut all involved down. They watching like us. Yeah, they are, but they pick and choose. They got they picks too. They pick and choose who channel they want to mess with. That's what they do. YouTube ain't slick. Go ahead, sis.
Miss Sadiva said they jumped ship real quick. Bye. That's right. Get on away from up over here, monkeys. Sorry, monkeys, y'all. What you come over here for anyway? My thought says they're going to keep on, and YouTube is going to shut all involved down. They watching just like us. Absolutely. I don't want that to happen. I just hope the people can get themselves together, and I hope, whatever happens with this situation with all people involved, I hope it be a lesson for all of them, y'all. And they just learn that it's a better way, and hopefully they can get back to the business at hand and just get on their channel and do what they're gonna do, and don't worry about nobody else. Miss Marissa, these days I watch the do-it-yourself channels, the makeup, hair channels, and the real crime channels. Oh yes, I love them real crime channels, Miss Maria. Oh my God, y'all, they are good. Um, my thought says that Maria, me too. I have been watching the ones about gardening for the last 2 weeks. Yes, I'm telling y'all like this. With these people and you get yourself involved or just start listening to all of this stuff that's going on, it becomes overwhelming. And then it becomes like wonk, 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 wonk. You're just like, come on, can't y'all do something there? All these bees and this and that and bull crap. Man, I ain't got the energy for that. Mm-mm. But Miss Maria, I'm so glad and thankful that Mia only has the flu. Thank God for that. Um, and your mom is okay. Um, praying for Miss Denise's family member. Um, Miss Maria says I also like the cake decorating channels. I still have 3 formal LAMH channels. Mm, child, you making them cupcakes like you making them cupcakes up in there. You had to put something in the bag. You had to drop some in the mail, hun. Child, I'd love to have me a cupcake right now. I hope Miss Candy ain't in here hearing me say that. Y'all know how she be get. Ain't nothing wrong with a cupcake every now and again, though.
Oh, I need some cupcakes myself. She said, I also like cake decorating channels. I still have 3 formula. Oh, okay. I like. I need to get into that. I like the cooking channels. I found one recently. I watched the body cam channels and stuff like that. A lot of stuff like that. I watch other stuff, but it's only y'all know it's only one person that besides G that I watch, and that person be on every out throughout the day. So I think everybody watch that person. Awesome, awesome. Um, However, there's other stuff that YouTube has to offer besides the LAMH sector. They need to go on just like that show. They need to go on and sit down because they build majority of them build their channel off of mail, talking about it, acting up. So nobody care for that nasty. If you can't build your channel and be positive, don't nobody want to listen to negativity all day. Go sis.
Miss Maria Thomas, at G, I can do gluten free and low sugar. What you trying to tell me something without trying to tell me something? Lord have mercy.
I need me some gluten free cupcakes and stuff. I'm trying to go to eat healthy, clear my mind. I think I'm gonna try. I've never ever baked cupcakes. Okay, cornbread muffins, yes. Never did cupcakes, but I think I'm gonna start getting into baking. I'm just trying to pick. If you're doing the cake decorating, TV make it look so easy. So I can imagine how it's gonna look if I try it for the first time and try to, but I want to be sure that I order all the supplies that I need before I even. That's why I spend my favorite shopping places Walmart and Amazon.
Hey, Miss Carla. She talking about what y'all talking about. You always busting up in this mofo talking about so what y'all talking about. Where you been? What you were doing? You was cooking. I harassed her yesterday, y'all. She got a harassing phone call. And she told me, y'all, she gonna put me on the call block list. I said, the devil is a liar. You put me on the call block list if you want to. I know how to break through that mofo right there. Miss Maria says that Carla, she says, hey neighbor, you enjoying the weather? Child, yes, we had some good weather today. She says, hey G Chat and Sister Mars. We was about in the 80s today, Miss Maria. It wasn't really bipolar, but that daggone pollen, you know, it is the end of the month, honey, and that pollen had to do its good old blow through, child. It's terrible out there, honey. Don't do me no kind of justice at all. That part. I was like, okay. But Miss Denise, how you feel about Miss Wanda? Or what, Miss Wanda? Mm, Miss Wanda. I guess Wanda's figuring all that stuff that she thought she was doing to Mel and her mom, child. Ain't did nothing for her, child. Made her look stupid. Miss Carla says, cooking, did you show them that picture of ribs I did in the oven? No, baby. Let me see, can I grab it, honey? Let me see, can I grab it? Where is it at, honey? Wait a minute. Go ahead and talk, Miss Denise. I had to find this right here.
Okay, what happened? I watched the inner. I watched the inner. I hadn't even see what is Wanda talking about. Miss Carla, what Wanda ain't talking about? The first that she went to the ex-husband's funeral. Then she ain't no telling. Then she want to talk about the suits of the law, the drama around YouTube. But I feel like the only reason why she's speaking about it because one of her faves is involved and stuff like that. Oh, look at that! Look at
Y'all see
that!
it? Y'all see it? That's right. Y'all see it? Y'all see what Miss Carla was working with yesterday? Girl, she had me so freaking hungry. I told her, you trying to set me up and get me in trouble with Miss Candy. Child, them right there, some barbecue riblets, honey. That's what she was cooking for somebody, child. I told Miss Carla, you better be glad you ain't my neighbor, honey. If I were your next 5 minutes away, child, I'd be right over there about every day. She get tired of me. Then she probably ask me, you gonna donate to the grocery bill? Child, that what Miss Carla made yesterday, honey. She would give me some tips too, child. I said, I know this is a cooking somebody. I can't hardly stand her, but I love her, y'all. But that's what she cooked yesterday for a lady, y'all. I think that lady was gonna have some potato salad and something other else. I forgot what else Miss Carla said she was gonna have. But that looked so good. Child, I tore that bone all the piece. Miss Candy would have probably really been upset with me, child. But I had to deal with Miss Candy after I got food, good and full. After I wake up, I told Miss Carla, if I didn't live next door to her child, I come over there and eat some of this here good food. After I get finished, I'm gonna put a do not disturb sign on my body. And that meant do not disturb me. When the good Lord wake me up, I get up and then I leave. How about that? But yeah, Sunday, that's what Miss Carla was cooking yesterday, child. Looked so good. Lord, dang on crazy pictures. Let me see here. Let me see what's going on down here in this chat. That looks so good. Child did it. Miss Carla says, I am loving our weather we had today. Miss Maria got the eyeballs down here, honey. Miss Gail says, looks great, child. Ooh, child. Y'all know them little taste of riblets, honey? I'd have tore that mofo all to pieces. Miss Candy would have got me live and she all but told who turned, what? Who turned her in. Yep. Mm-hmm. Miss Maria says we got up to 74. It's crazy windy. I watched the end of Uncle. I ain't seen the end. Gee, I would feed you every day. Woo, yeah. I got to give her a round of applause for that, honey. A girl, I can eat sometime. You be like that little lady right there. If you don't go somewhere, child, I can't be fooling with you like that, there, honey. You eat too much. Miss Maria says, Carla gonna make me tip on around there. I got grocery money.
something like this. A caller gonna make me sip on around. Yeah, I got grocery money. I know Miss Carla got that. I was looking at that stuff. My doggone stuff. I need a plate, Miss Carla. Where my plate? I need a plate. I really need a plate. Yeah, I need a plate, baby. For real. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, she said, Ed Maria, contact me. I will give you whatever you want. I only live about 6 blocks away. I need to come over there. My dog on something, Miss Carla. I need to play. I need to, but just take a picture, y'all, to send it to me. Miss Maria, if she send you the play, take a picture and send it to me, okay? So I could just look at that, okay? That's what we gonna do for that. Uh, Thank you, Miss Maria at G 1 point what hour? So thank you. Y'all get the lights up. Get the lights up, please, please, please. Don't tell D shit get jealous. Okay, Miss Carla, we hear you. What? We hear you. We hear you. We hear you. Welcome, welcome in.
Child. What
Okay,
she
go ahead.
say? Don't tell G. Don't tell G she would get jealous. Don't tell me what. Wait a daggone minute. What's really going on down here in this chat? Let me see. I missed some. Let me see what it say. Miss Carl, my thought says that Carla at Maria, I am jelly. What? Let me see. I missed some, child. Maria, contact me. I will cook you whatever you want. I only live about 6 blocks from you. Oh, really? Oh, y'all plotting like that? Oh, that's what you talking about? Okay. Miss Maria, let me find out you went around that corner. Let me just find out one good time you went around that corner. Miss Maria says, I need to stay home and lose these last 10 pounds so I can participate in Hot Girl Summer Senior Edition. Child, we going hard on that one. Miss Carla says, hey, my thoughts says, I don't have any Sister Mars near me. Girl, I ain't got nobody near me. Woo, child. Oh my goodness.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm back. I'm running in and out. You know. What she say? What will to be said? Who called DHS? Uh, she said that she know who did it, but she wouldn't say who did it. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Will the beast. It
Maybe it
wouldn't even.
says that Carla walking that 6 blocks will what? Will help. That's all you might need to be doing out there is walking. Don't be walking around there trying to get no plate or nothing like that. Miss Sensitive says, what will to be said? Who called DHS on her ghetto ass? Baby, she didn't really. Miss Denise, did y'all miss my thoughts? Did anybody hear? I didn't hear her say the name. Miss Maria says, Sensitive, probably somebody she talked trash about. Not somebody. Mm-mm. Miss Sensitive says, me either. Way, I am way on the West Coast. Stay out there. Y'all trying to get around there to Miss Carla. I ain't showing nothing else she cooking. Y'all don't do right. Y'all don't do right around here. What's wrong with y'all? I am sitting here in a full winter sweatsuit. It's 79 degrees and I am freezing. Come on, Nanny. Girl, you cold nature like that, my thoughts? No, I'm a very cold nature person. Oh my God, 79 is good weather. What's wrong with you? You getting sick? How's our internet nephew, my thoughts? Is he feeling better? Lord, I got my thoughts, baby, Miss Maria, baby, Miss Maria, mama, child. Come on, warriors. Um, Miss Carla says, I did not hear what Wanda was talking about anybody. I cannot understand nor comprehend her language. Child. She was mostly just talking about these CCs out here suing each other, Miss Carla. Miss Maria says, it says, Diva, someone said she is in Vegas. Who in Vegas, honey? Who is in Vegas? My thought says he's better. Thanks for all the prayers. Absolutely. Uh, he's gonna be all right. My thoughts, he gonna be all right. Child. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, Lord, honey. Child. It seemed like everybody getting sick around this time. What is really going on? Y'all, they got COVID out here again. COVID. Let me tell y'all what kind of roll I'm on eating right now. This all I want to eat. And don't y'all be trying to judge me. And Miss Candy, don't be trying to come for my throat. Cause I'm eat it today and probably tomorrow. Cause that's all I want to eat now. Now leave me alone. I want a hot dog with some chili mustard and some French fries. How about that? Now, what y'all got to say? My thoughts is that Carla, I will be teaching a class on how to speak wildebeest native language. Child, let me know how that go, babe. Let us know how that go. Miss Faith says, "Don't leave me out." I know that's right, Miss Faith. But yeah, that's my taste bud right now. I just want a hot dog with French fries, y'all. Don't y'all be talking about me.
I'm gonna join the class. Whoever do the want the wildebeest class, I'm gonna have to check that out myself. He said there's another strain of COVID moving across the nation. I heard, excuse me. I heard of that, but from my understanding, I heard that it ain't never went nowhere. It's just another strain, but we gonna keep prayers up on that.
Mm-hmm. What type of hot dog? Well, in the Carolinas, we have bright leaf. That is the best hot dog ever. But since I'm in this mofo around this piece of crap, they don't have bright leaf. In the Carolinas, we have bright leaf hot dogs and bolognas. Bologna. But they don't have that here. A good old bologna and cheese sandwich would really do me some good with some lettuce and mustard on it. I like that too. Talk about me all you want to. I don't give a mofo. But I had a ballpark beef hot dog with some chili, with some Hormel chili and some mustard on it. Man, when I tell y'all that I had two hot dogs, everybody was really, really proud of me for eating two hot dogs because normally I couldn't do that. It's called sakada this time. What the hell? Charlie need to stay wherever it's at. Um, Miss Maria says that my thoughts, Lord, I pray it skips me. I done had enough. Oh yes, child. I don't want it, y'all. They can have that one right there.
I had it twice. It ain't no good feeling.
You
The
had
first
COVID
time
twice?
I had it twice. The first time I had it, I almost left here. I almost left here because it was so bad. I was in and out the hospital. I didn't know what that was, and then I ended up right that time. My grandbaby, my grandson was just born, and the younger baby, I mean the older daughter, me and her had it. So it was real crazy. And then he got it because he was newborn, so it was crazy. Then the second time I got it, I had just got through having surgery, and I caught it again because somebody else had it and they was around me. I was like, "What the world?" After that, I said, "Forget that." I gotta keep myself isolated. I had a brother that passed away from C-19. Yeah, Miss Carla, I did. I had it twice. I didn't have it three. I had it twice. But
I thought so. I had the vaccine and still got COVID. Child, I'm gonna be doing all them vaccines. Every time I go pick up some of my medicine from CVS, every time I some take this shot, I'm not taking that bull crap. And my doctor them, I ain't doing all that stuff because it's gonna make me sick. I'm not doing it. Y'all can leave me alone with all that stuff. I ain't. Don't nobody be telling me to take that stuff because last time I took a flu shot, I was sick and I had to go to work. No, I ain't doing that stuff. I don't like the way that stuff make me feel. Miss Maria says that Miss Denise, I was quarantined for from February to April. Child, Jesus Christ. Yeah, we lost a lot of people behind that. Miss Carla says I had a vaccine shot too. I ain't. Child, I'm trying to get on the straight and narrow, straight and narrow, child. I ain't trying to be doing all that stuff, child. Mm-mm. I think when me and Miss Sexy was talking, when I got that food poisoning or whatever, child, I lost all my what is it, electrolytes or something out of me. Where's Miss Candy at? And had my potassium and everything else going. I ain't doing all that. Miss Carla said, and still called C19. See that what I'm talking about right there? That what I'm talking about. They set me up for the okie doke. My thoughts is they had everybody so scared when that mess came out. I messed around and got the jab 4 times. My husband was hot with me. It was a mistake. Girl, what you were trying to do? Take your own self out? God, no. Child, you had enough to last you for a long time. Honey? Child, we ain't about to do all of that. I have had 3 vaccines. I don't want to get it again. Well, Miss Maria, I don't know if the having the vaccines is gonna prevent it, y'all. I don't know. But y'all, let me give y'all an update. I gotta give y'all the update too on Justice for Dro. I got to give y'all the update. Polo has come through, honey. Polo has come through once again. Polo has dropped the videos of the witness, honey. She said, and I heard it, and I synced it with my own 2 good eyes. There was a white lady sitting out there, looked like by the store, a corner store, country store, some bullshit, honey. I don't know. But let me tell you what she said. That white lady said when they passed by the first time, around December the 27th, 29th, or whenever this here happened, the white lady said when they passed by, she said she could hear the people in the car just laughing and carrying on. So then Lulu came back around and Lulu made that circle and she said somebody pushed that boy out of that car and his head hit that doggone guardrail, child. That's what it said, child. I heard the ladies tell the good people that. So that's what that white lady said. She was an eyewitness. She kept repeating the same thing over and over again. So somebody in that car, that stuff had me sick as a dog. Somebody pushed Dro out of that car, y'all. And Natasha them over there trying to say 4 people was not in that vehicle, y'all. That white lady synced what she synced, and she saw what she saw, and she heard what she heard. And I'm about to be riding with that white lady, child. Somebody pushed him out that car, y'all. And Polo said he ain't trying to accuse nobody of nothing. But sometimes it be your own family members that take you out, honey. Because y'all know that they said Arthur. There's one named Arthur and Jason. I don't know if they the same person or not, but Arthur is Natasha's son. So Natasha did the protest Saturday. Police department and everything else down there was shut down. But she did the protest and she up there talking about, for me, it's still Lulu. Lulu did this. Lulu did that. Lulu. But Polo want the good people to know. Y'all keep hollering Lulu name. Lulu ain't going down by herself. I said, oh, child, they took Dro out, y'all. Some allegedly, I think that white lady, she saw what she saw and she heard what she heard and all that, child. Polo said he want the good people to stop focusing on Papa John's and stop focusing on, what else he say? The cabin, I think it was. He said he played the tape. Now I'm gonna see how Natasha them come back and try to rebuttal for Polo had just put out, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Hold on.
So with that being said, y'all, was Lulu the fall guy? I think so. I think Lulu is the fall guy. If not, she has something to do with it. But like Polo say, they keep ringing her name up. She fits start singing. She fits to start singing, and she gonna pull a Nino Brown. If she go down, everybody going down because it's bigger than her. That's what it is. And I think for that auntie, I think for that auntie, for a second, for that auntie, I think she don't want nobody. I think she's trying to pull the focus off her son because if her son was in that car and had something to do with that, then then yeah, that part right there.
My
Go ahead.
thought says, was Lulu the fall guy? I'm not really sure, but Natasha's son gonna mess around and go down. They need to get Natasha. They need to get her damn niece Natalie. They need to get all these folk out here that's trying to perpetrate and try to act like it's still Lulu for me. It's still Lulu for me. Nah, all of them need to go down. That lady said Polo played the video with that lady. Him and some other lady approached this lady, and that is what that lady saying on that daggone video. She said when they went past, they was all laughing. She said, I heard them laughing. She said Lulu made a loop around or something like that. And she said they pushed him out of that car. She said to me, it was premeditated. I said, what? Child, that's what the white lady said, hon. I ain't trying to, child. This right here, you know what? Just like Polo said, you keep staring and you keep staring and you keep staring and you keep digging in it. Child, all them folk down there gonna be going to jail. They all going to jail, child. But they did this to, allegedly, they did this to Dro, child. They said Dro didn't see this coming. The good people said he was set up. That's how come Dro had that, what did Natasha say? Blunt force trauma she said to the back of his head, but Polo was patting on the forehead, honey. Polo was patting the forehead. He said it was right there on the forehead. He said you read the toxicology report and all that stuff. He said you're gonna see it right there. I'm riding with Polo. I ain't riding with them that folk over here. I'm trying to scam them that people, child. I ain't doing it, child. I ain't doing it. My thought says I just don't understand why the police did not impound that car. All kinds of DNA would have been in there. Lulu left the scene with her car. Yes, but they also saying about that red car. That red car belonged to Natasha's son, Jason. They said, child. So it sounded like to me, it was a bunch of Dro's cousin, his girlfriend Lulu, supposed to be his girlfriend. And I don't know who the other person could have been, but they said Dro didn't see this coming, child. It just not a robbery gone wrong, but unaliving. And Lulu was talking about it was out of her hand. Some people asked Polo, said, well, where's Lulu? He said, Lulu somewhere living her best life. He said, Lulu may be on this live watching right now. She might be. He said, but I ain't accusing nobody of nothing. But y'all listen to the video. Y'all listen to the video. You're going to hear that white lady say what she said, honey. She was serious too, y'all. You could tell when somebody lying, when somebody trying to coerce or make up a story or something like that. Child, she won't making up this bullshit, honey. I said, oh, my Jesus, honey. What is really going on? Polo wanted the good people to know we in, psychological warfare or something. Child, y'all better stay woke. Polo said, I'm going to post this on my channel. He said for y'all to do y'all homework, y'all replay, you slow it down, you process, take your feelings up out of it, process. He said, you gonna see. Child, I said, I know Natasha. Morning inspiration with Auntie Natasha. Girl, if you don't go somewhere and sit your demon. Child, I can't wait to see her and what's that lady name? Shanita Jackson's rebuttal on this right here, child. I cannot wait to see what they're gonna try to have for Polo, honey. Polo just posted what he got, child. And if they don't come on out and be transparent, Polo hollering for transparency. The people needs to know. Because I'm like Polo. Polo said Dro's mama Renee asked y'all, Natasha and Natalie, not to bring this to the internet, but y'all chose to put this on the internet. Y'all brought it to the people. Like Polo said, y'all could have kept this and did this yourself, but y'all brought this to the internet. Now y'all need to be transparent and answer these questions about what's really going on. Child, I cannot. Child, I be listening, child. My thought is, I still say those traffic cameras captured what happened. They lay low a lot to cast a bigger net. We shall see. My thoughts, child. We got to see what's going on. Uh-oh. I'm still in trouble. Oh Lord. I knew Miss Candy was in the bush. Miss Carla, you always get me in trouble with her. Let me see what she said. I'm still listening to you, G. Food looks good, Carla. A cupcake every now and again. It's fine, G. Okay, okay. You good, Miss Carla, because I'm about to harass you again. You know I will harass you. Y'all be, cause Miss Candy ain't be typing in the chat, and y'all see her come in here the first time. She ain't gone nowhere. Y'all be trying to get me in trouble behind this food. I hope she didn't hear I ate 2 hot dogs yesterday, cause I might be in real big trouble. Well, I had to deal with her later on about them hot dogs, child. They were good to me, hun. Mm-hmm. But well, Miss Candy, no, I didn't eat after I had that food, whatever, child. My pants was a little loose, child. I said, Lord, I looked around. I said, where did my hips go? Child, I lost some of I was mad about that. So I got to eat my hot dogs, try to get my hips back. Lay off the hot dogs, G. Oh, Lord, I can't win for losing, child. I cannot win for losing. Well, Miss Candy, I've been eating the bananas and I've been drinking the orange juice. And, I've been eating some potatoes and all that kind of stuff. My thoughts said, true story, GPD put out years ago that a pow victim had passed away. Um, the fools started running their mouths and they all got locked up. That's what's going to happen to them, my thoughts. That's exactly what's going to happen to them. Watch and see. By the way, the man was still alive. Oh my God. When is your next potassium check, G? I done had two, Miss Candy, and I got back up to 3 point something. And they didn't tell me to come back. They told me to take them pills, the potassium pills. But I think I lost some electrolyte when I had that food poisoning stuff, and it just pulled a lot out of my body or something. And Miss Candy, let me tell you what else I found out. Y'all remember I told y'all I had numbness in my feet. When that good doctor called me in the upper morning and he wanted to know if I was having cramps or anything. I forgot to tell the man I was having numbness in my feet. Let me tell y'all the story. But anyway, so since I've been on these potassium pills and I've been eating my bananas and drinking some orange Sunday, they're like, no, Simply Beautiful. Yeah, Simply. And my numbness is starting to go away. My feet are starting to feel much, much better. Child, I just feel like this stuff took up. They just did a number on me, child. I don't know what I had. Hold on.
I'm back, y'all. I'm here. I'm here. Well, I'm glad she's getting her health together. The numbness. Um, I need to go myself. I need to get mine done. I got so much going on right now. It's hard to do anything. Say K is the same thing. K is the same thing. Same as potassium. Oh, okay. Hey, Miss Candy. Uh, So yeah, we gotta make sure y'all G doing the right thing that she needs to do. She ain't sneaking extra stuff. Lay off the hot dogs, Miss G. Lay off the
K
hot
is
dogs.
K is the same thing as potassium. What is K? Miss Candy, what is K? What are you talking about? Lord have mercy. Normal K is 3.5 to 4.5. Miss Candy, I'm doing all I can do. I'm trying to get back better. But I tell y'all, I be watching my feet and stuff, and I get this mark on my feet when something is off. I get this like a light spot, like I have hit my ankle or something on something, and it's not like a bleeding or nothing like that. It's just like it's just there, and that's how I know. I got some numbers all whack. And that's what landed me in the hospital first time, but yeah, it's gonna heal. It's healing up. But yeah. So Miss Candy, I gotta eat something, y'all. Miss Candy, I don't really like that stuff, like stew beef and all that kind of stuff. I don't really eat stuff like that. K is the letter that represents potassium on the element chart. Thank you, Miss Candy. Girl, thank you, honey. But yeah, I be Google searching stuff and I be looking up stuff and all that kind of stuff too, Miss Candy, when I can't get a hold of you. I be looking around, child, see what's going on. I see something don't look right, child. I'm about to run to the place, child. I'm about to run to them people's, child. Something is going wrong, honey. Y'all needs to see about me. I be saying y'all needs to see about me. They say, well, what is wrong? How you feeling? Child, I be trying to tell them, honey.
We check on you. We check on you.
Yes, Miss. But see, y'all don't. Man, y'all don't even want me to eat nothing, child. I guess I just need to eat hot dogs and liver and rice. That's my favorite. Liver and rice with some onions. Miss Carla, can you make that for me and send it and ship it to me? I ain't gonna put the ribs up there, but you can slide one or two in the box, hun. Put them on the side. Child. I don't know why y'all trying to blame all this stuff on me, child. At 57 years old, we were eating any and everything we wanted to eat way back in the day, child. I ain't never had none of all these numbers and counting this and all that stuff going on, child. I'm trying to tell y'all it's that all that stuff they putting in the animals and stuff and be going into your body. Man, about to tear us all to pieces. That's just how I figure. I mean, y'all may see something a little different from what I see. I don't really know. Um, let's see what Miss Candy had to say. Protein, fresh fruits and vegetables, 64 ounces of water equal 8 cups of liquid a day. Girl, I've been drinking water like I ain't never drank water before. And see, when I get on that water, drinking that water like that, honey, I be tearing up some water. Well, Miss Candy, let me tell you this too, cause I'm a doc, not. I'm just joking, but doc to doc, they say too much water is not good for you, Miss Candy. So you want me to drink water? You don't want me to drink water? I'm just asking. Cause now too much water is not good for you. Drinking water all day is not good for. I mean, what? I'm so confused. I can't. Child.
You got to drink
I'm
the
just.
water.
What you say, Miss Denise?
I said they want us to drink the water. They don't even want to have flavor water. They want you to have the real water.
Miss Denise, I've been drinking my water. I used to be a Dr. Pepsi Cola girl. Um, since I had the food, whatever, Pepsi Cola don't even taste good to me anymore. I like a good old cold Dr. to the Pepper, Dr. Pepper. Them Dr. Peppers be doing me justice. But Miss Candy, before you even go there, Miss Candy only have like maybe one Dr. Pepper a day, Miss Candy. So don't be tripping.
That's my doctor right there, Dr. Pepper. 1.5 hours. Okay. Thank you, Miss Louise. That's my doctor right there, Dr. Pepper. Then I was addicted to the Coca Cola. I be trying to just hold myself. All of that. I be trying to eat and drink healthy. But it's hard with everything going on. It's hard. It's called discipline. It's called discipline. I mean, I'm proud of myself because I did lose 10 pounds, but I need to lose about 10, 20 more. Really, I need to lose 40 more, but I'll be all right. Not to say so much. There you go, sis.
Um, Nothing like a good old ice cold Dr. Pepper. Y'all better come on through. Miss Candace says I enjoy a cold can of Coke G at times. Oh, I'm going to put you on time, Doc. How often is you drinking these good old can of Coke, Miss Candy? I needs to know now.
Miss Candy, you talking about a can of coffee, drinking one right now. I love me a nice cold Coke. I just can't drink it after it sit out, or if it's with that room temperature, I can't drink it. I gotta have it cold.
I'm not even gonna play with y'all. That daggone simply orange juice won't no joke. What? And normally I don't drink orange juice because it normally breaks my face out, and I don't like that. So I really just really stayed away from orange juice because I always thought it had too much acid or something in it. Would break me out. But man, when that daggone orange juice the other day, I told my son, this is what I'm gonna be doing in the morning time. I'm gonna have me some orange juice, banana, and water. That's gonna be what I do every morning. Orange juice, banana, and water. Okay, Miss Candy, I'm waiting to see what you got to say. Once a month, my family is on a soda fast. Okay. Um, my thought says I have a family friend, and from a child, he only drinks water and milk. I don't see how he does it. What? Child, I gotta take my vitamin D pill every Saturday, child. I really enjoy an ice cold Coke as well. Miss Maria, there's another drink. Somebody was that my thoughts that some kind of soda in the I forgot the name of that soda y'all were talking about that day. We don't have them around here, I don't think. But and some good old lemonade is really good sometimes, you know. Um, but yeah, that daggone simply orange child, that mess was so good.
That's only juice I orange juice I can drink. Simply orange. I can't do Minute Maid. I can't do Tropicana. It's just something about simply orange. It's not so strong because I know when I used to drink Minute Maid, it used to break me out. Or
Mm.
it used to break me out real, real bad. Had me thinking I was allergic to oranges. But once I
Um,
started drinking simply, my skin it don't affect me like that.
yeah, new grape. My thought said Miss Marissa's Fago. I don't have those very often. Okay. But yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water. Making sure I'm not, dehydrated and all that stuff because, I know my body got to catch up, get back right. Poppy is a good soda substitute. Very little calories with just enough carbonation to taste like soda. Now you want me to get a generic? Girl. Miss Denise. Miss Denise. And Miss Candy trying to get us to get a generic. Girl, we
I,
about to up generic.
I seen that one. Yeah, I seen that one. I'm gonna hit the flow. I got to have. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all just gonna have to send me the soda water anonymous. Okay, so you got to take me slow. Okay, you got to take me slow.
Shit, somebody comes in lots of flavors. I'll pass on that, Miss Candy. I appreciate it, though, hun. But if it ain't gonna be no simply orange juice or Dr. to the pepper or some water, honey, I'm good on everything else. Um, but yeah, y'all, I done went down to maybe one soda a day. That's all I used to drink was soda, 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 soda. I just tear them sodas up, child. I ain't even about to play with y'all. Miss Faith says I ice cold Mountain Dew. Now, Miss Faith, I can't do nobody's Mountain to the Dew. It's like even if it's ice in it, I don't like the sweetness of that. Ugh. Miss Faith, I'm gonna let you ride with your Mountain Dew though, honey, but I can't do no Mountain Dew, baby. Mm-mm. Me and Mountain to the Dew don't do too good. We don't do well at all. Mm-mm. My thoughts is this faith. That's a strong one. You think a Mountain Dew is strong? My thoughts. I think that's one of the weakest sodas. That a good old Dr. Pepper and Pepsi is strong, honey. That's a strong one. Mr. Doogies. What? I don't know who that is, Miss Maria.
I can't do Mountain Dew. I best sip it. I'll be passing out. I can't even do Mountain Dew. That's almost like Canada Dry. I can't do that either.
My
Unless
thoughts
I
that Mountain Dew would keep you up all night, girl. It won't keep me up all night because I can't stand that mofo. I ain't never liked him, Mountain and Dew either. I never, I don't want that soda. Mm-mm. Mountain Dew gives me a headache. Ooh, child. Really? Oh my goodness. I've never had a soda that gives me a headache, y'all. Mm-mm. Oh, I didn't see what y'all had to say about what y'all thought about Dro. Y'all think they some stuff to this? Y'all think it's gonna come out in the end that Natasha son or sons allegedly, along with Lulu, played a major part? What y'all think? Child, I just be sitting around in the corners waiting on Polo to drop some tea. Yes. Miss Faye says I have to have a ice cold Mountain Dew. Child. Okay, Miss Faye. Mm. G, why has shut to the up now? At G, why has shut to the up now? Why has she shut to the up now? I'm not really sure. She was coming out with a little taste of some logic, Miss Candy, trying to give some of these folks out here words of encouragement, and all this suing and carrying on is not worth it. People's on YouTube trying to get a check. They ain't got no money. They ain't got no lawyer money. They ain't got no courthouse money. They ain't got. So she said they need to shut up and tend to the business, I guess. Miss Maria says, I think it's more to the Davis situation than has been told. Come on through here, Miss Maria, with it, honey. Come on through with it, because I'm right there with you, honey. Miss Maria, I'm trying to tell y'all that then Natasha and Natalie gonna get all them folk locked up. Y'all watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. I'm tell y'all what Polo said too. Polo said them there people down there at Gainesville Police Department and all that kind of stuff, y'all. They said they be watching the YouTubers and stuff, child, and they gonna wait for something to slip out of them folk mouth, and they gonna be like, lock their ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. That's what I think gonna happen, y'all. I don't think it's over. Even though they said they're gonna the thing has been closed, but I think they're gonna open it back up. My thought says I have a song for Dro's family. Bad boys, what you gonna do when they come for you? They're gonna get all relatives involved. My thoughts ain't messing with you. My thought you get me in trouble every time. I am not messing with you, girl. My thoughts they're gonna need to thank that Aunt Natasha, honey. She the one out there won't let this stuff go. She won't let it die down. She won't let it go. And for some reason, she want to keep on hollering. It's Lulu for me. It's Lulu for me. Just like Dro said, it ain't gonna be just Lulu by herself. She ain't listening. She gonna mess around and get her own son locked up. Polo said when he realized he was being used and lied to, he said, I had to take a step back. I said, Polo, I don't blame you. Miss Faye says every morning, what? 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 Miss
Well,
Maria, Miss
it's
Maria said the cops might be letting them hang themselves. I think so. What Miss Faye say? Every morning at 12:30 to kick me. Oh wow. Oh, you get that jump start. Like we use some people use the coffee. My thoughts is that not what I said, GPD have some good investigators. The case is closed to us, but still open in the department. Child. Ooh. Miss Maria says a sexy diva, right? What Miss Sexy Diva say? I missed it. Signal fine. Oh. Miss Sexy Diva says Wildebeest trying to give somebody some logical after all the hell she caused. That part, Miss Sexy Diva.
what's she doing? What Dusty be doing? She's supposed to be a psychiatrist now on the internet. Y'all remember what Dusty with her little internet therapist to try to give people some advice. Uh, it's like the blind lead the blind. She know better to try to do anybody advice. All the mess that she calls, the lies she stirred up. She's not even credible. Uh, Sister D would say how the Catholic demon said about Melody and her kids, mom and Kiki. Exactly. So how she gonna be out here trying to give advice and trying to get everybody like she's a mediator for something? Be quiet. Oh no. Maria, go to the timeout. She said, "Child, if is the solution, I keep the problem for real." That's one. That's one solution I don't even want to deal with right there. Not her solution. No way. Go ahead, sis. I gotta step away.
How the cut lip demon said about how the cut lip demon said about Melody and her kids, Mom and Kiki. Yeah, child. She was up there singing church songs and stuff, child. Maybe the good Lord done touched her, honey. I don't know. Don't get me lying on that part right there, babe. Um, my thought says not the cook. Miss Maria to my child, if unk is the solution, I'll keep the problem. Woo, child, that was a deep one right there, honey. I cannot. Mm-mm. 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 Well,
Gee,
she was
you
trying.
heard me say. You
Huh?
heard me say. She tried to act like Dusty Day. You know when she had that little every Monday when she was trying to have that little thing and had her little therapist on there. I guess she's trying to be her own little therapist for everybody. We passed, Wanda. We're the beast. We passed. We don't need those solutions.
Um, Go ahead, Miss Denise. She had a word for destiny too, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all in a second. She said that she didn't have a problem with Destiny. She was proud of Destiny for coming out, doing what she did, bringing her mom out, woot and all that crap. I'm like, what was there to be proud of? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Hey, Miss Inez, she says, hey. Miss Maria says, hard pass at Miss Denise. She said it took a lot for Destiny to come out, I guess, with her mom, her child. I don't know. Don't get me the line, child. But she said she ain't got no problem with Destiny. Not yet. She ain't say not yet. I put that up there. I added that, y'all. But that's what she said. So Miss Marissa says that Inez, she says, hey girl, hey. Um I'll be right back. Have to go open the gate. Okay, Denise. Um my thoughts is and Inez, she says, hey hon. Miss Inez says that Maria, she says, hey boo. Miss Candy says, are the ratings for the show still in the witness protection program this week? Girl, they stay in the witness protection program, honey, just in case you didn't know. Child, ain't nobody thinking about them ratings, honey. My thought says, flips and flops more than a fish out of water. Not out of the water, honey. Ooh, that one was, ooh. Miss Sensitivity says, I believe then got some bad news. Now she acting brand new, in my opinion. That's a good one, Miss Sexy Diva. That is a very strong possibility, honey. That is a very strong possibility. She was. I ain't about to lie, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even about to play with y'all. But she was acting more humble than I've seen her act before, child. Maria says that Candy, not the witness protection. Miss Candy to my yes, said Maria. I cannot with y'all. But yeah, it could be. I don't know. She could have something going on. Maybe her hospital scare may have scared her a little bit. I'm not really sure. My thought says she lost her children's father and her husband lost a relative too. Yeah. She said, I know y'all gonna ask me why I didn't go with my husband. She said that's his family. She said he got enough people. She said she prayed for him, children. Why they doing, highway mercy, I guess, child. But she said no, she didn't go. She said because she got cheering that's in school and they got to go to school and all that bullshit. That what Wanda said. That what she said. Now she don't want her business told. Miss Marissa says maybe somebody got to at that funeral. Ooh, child, possibility, Miss Maria, possibility, honey. I think it might have been one of them cheering that boy came up there and said, correction, he had 8 kids or some child. Don't give me the line. And then she got pissed off because that one of the cheering said that Tuna Cat was not a bonus child, stepchild or some mess like that, child. I can't remember everything she said. Miss Sensitive says Claudia said this week episode was better than seeing a crackhead mom on CK last night. She don't like Dusty. Ooh, what? I know you lying. What did CK have to say? He ain't do nothing but laugh at Destiny. I think he gonna use this against her though. I'm already telling y'all what he gonna do. He show just to show his name, call Lucifer. That's just my opinion, cheering. That's just my opinion on it. That's what I think gonna happen. Child, it's a mess. I tell y'all, it's just a mess, honey. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know how they're gonna fix all this stuff here that's going on. But maybe somebody told Wanda she need to act her age or something, child. I don't know. But she was acting a little different. But like I said, it could have been. She didn't really say what they said about her stomach in the hospital, but it could have been she could have had a little scare or something like that. Not really sure. Not really sure. Miss Maria says, Sassy Pants CK looking for the next, not the next victim, honey. Ooh, child. She said the next victim. Child, I cannot. Miss Candy says, May, she is finally maturing. Really, Miss Candy? Really? Really, Miss Candy? She said somebody need to come back out and apologize. If anybody need to do any kind of apologizing, you need to make you did it publicly on the YouTube. You need to apologize to Mel and her mom and the cheering on YouTube. That's what you need to do. So until you can come out here and do that one, ain't nobody got time to hear that bullshit that you talking about. And that's how come Marcel gonna keep on dragging your daughter. You're gonna drag her for Phil every chance he get. And what you gonna do back? What you gonna do about it? Miss Maria says that Candy Child, police, honey, police, child. Not the police, child, I cannot. Miss Steve says, I didn't watch it, seen it on the YouTube streets. Yes, child, it's on the YouTube streets, honey. It's out there on YouTube streets. That part right there. Child. I ain't really see what they did on the other show. Hold on.
Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to run out and let the folks in from the Walmart delivery. I'm here now. I'm back. I'm back. I know G had to step away. So where we at, y'all? My thoughts said Maria, my B, she ate one of her location. That potatoes. She said something about gallbladder. Oh my God. She said, I thought, right. Seems like she's trying to grease her pad to get sympathy in the case of money. Exactly. But what I didn't get what did she say, y'all? She went to her ex husband's funeral and his wife and stuff with it. First of all, I ain't going to my ex husband nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. I'm not showing up there. I don't care. I'm not gonna show up there. So I don't even know what she was doing up there. Money had that by himself. There you
I
go, sis.
I gotta get over here. My thoughts about my B. I guess maybe she ate one of her loaded potatoes, a potatoes. She said something about a gallbladder. I cannot with you. Miss Real to my thoughts right. Seems like she's trying to grease her path to get sympathy in case the diagnosis is bad. Child. Prayers up to her, honey. Prayers up to her and whatever she got going on. But my thought says as soon as Unc feels better, she will be back to her old self, swing from the chandelier, talking trash. Child, probably so. Probably so. Her children are grown. My thought says her children are grown. They could have gone by themselves. Yeah, she was probably up in there trying to make a statement to that, to the mother, whatever. Y'all, who knows what Wanda. Miss Denise, you got anything else to say? I'm about to get up off here. I've been up here for 2 hours. Man, time be flying fast when I be up here. Miss Denise, I don't know where she's at. But
I'm
y'all,
I'm
go
right
ahead,
here.
Miss Denise.
I'm about to get ready to step away because my son is calling in now. But thank y'all for your love and prayers and everything. And I gotta go run and take this call. Sis,
All right, love you. Talk to you later.
bye.
Miss Marie says, thanks for dropping in. Thanks again for dropping in on the live. We hope you all were entertained. Until the next time, wishing y'all love, peace, and hair grease. Enjoy your evening. We are at the end of the month of March. So we're getting ready to fall into April, y'all. Thank God for it. My thoughts are Unk has been bad so long. Good does not work for her. That part right there are my thoughts. But yeah, y'all, we've been out here for 2 hours. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Prayers up to Tyrone Dro. His family, them folk gonna mess around. They gonna get locked up. They going to jail. I'm still riding with Polo. Gonna ride with him. I'm riding with him. Natasha, Natalie, Shanita, y'all better get yourself together, sitting up there incriminating yourself and all that kind of stuff. Child, the people be listening to the people up here on these here YouTubers and stuff, child. But prayers up to Mia, Maria, Miss Maria mom, Miss Denise and her family. Prayers up to everybody. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye.